Hey, so I'm going to be talking about portion control today, and this is the first in a series of videos which are going to help you get to grips with eating the right foods at the right times and just understanding why nutrition is such a key aspect of optimal health and wellness. It's not just about losing weight. Some people will actually need to gain weight. Some people will actually just want to improve their health overall and eat optimally, whether that's to improve their sports results or for me, I like to eat optimally because it gives me more energy in my daily workouts and just daily life. I'm a single parent, so it's really important to have a continuous source of energy from the right food groups. It also helps keep you slender, and you know that you're filling your body with the right gear. So I thought I'd just create a series of short videos to sort of highlight the key concepts of eating the right stuff, and hopefully it'll be of some use to you. So often these days, especially in Western world, most of us eat way bigger portions than we need to do. And in actual fact, you can even overeat unhealthy stuff. So, the important thing to remember with portion control is the fact that our bodies can only absorb a certain amount of nutrients at one go. So if you are filling it with too much food in one sitting, even if that's really healthy, it could just be a big bowl of green salad leaves and a couple of tomatoes. If you're eating more than your body can actually assimilate and process, then that extra stuff's going to waste. And, even though those extra calories from lettuce leaves, not donuts, are in your body's still got to do something with those excess calories. And at the end of the day, they are going to turn to fat, because that's what happens when we eat more than we actually need. So the importance of portion control is really to understand the sort of size of portions that we should be eating. And as part of our nutrition program, and when you join up with a group with us, you will be seeing these portion containers for the majority of you. And actually there's I've got a cheat sheet which I will link to on the bottom of this. So for those of you that don't have these portion control containers, they're all color coded. That's for our fruits, that is for our seeds and salad dressings, veggies, protein and carbs. Okay, so check out that carbs container. You get several of these a day. But you think when we eat something like spaghetti bolognese, we have a massive bowl. I'm as guilty of it as anyone else. A massive bowl of spaghetti. And we're eating way more than we need. And all those extra calories are just being stored as fat because the body can't do anything with it. And obviously when we're having excess fat in our bodies or excess sugar, if it comes from fast food or sugary foods, we increase our risk of diabetes, fatty liver disease, heart disease, cancer. Fat cells they act like a sponge on our hormones, which is why in obesity you will see a greater increase in sexual organ related cancers, so cancer, cervical cancer, ovarian cancer, also obviously bowel cancer, breast cancer, because fat hangs onto our hormones. So if managing your portions didn't have an incentive enough, I think the fact that I've just mentioned all those host of really serious life-threatening things might just help you think, okay, right, I really do need to get my portion control and under control. And it's not hard. I mean, with these things, we eat, because we're eating every 2.5 to 3 hours, which is ideally what you need in order to keep the metabolism of the body going, because then you're keeping your blood sugars level, so you're not then likely to reach out and grab the nearest sugary fix or carb fix because your body's starving and you just want a quick fix. So by eating these containers throughout the day at the right times of the day, and I've also got a cheat sheet which I will add below this, which is like a tracker which suggests the right combination of foods between carbohydrates, proteins and vegetables as to what we should be eating more of, whether it's for breakfast, lunch or dinner, and obviously 2 healthy snacks in between time. So that will help you decide or work out, you know, more or less what you need to be eating on a daily basis. So check out those links that I'm going to provide below. It's also really important that if we eat huge portions, we stretch our stomach, which then makes us feel hungry for the next meal. And so not only are we filling our bodies with excess calories from the first large meal, we make it really more difficult for us because our stomach's already stretched for the next meal and we want to eat more. So, you know, it might take a couple of days just for your stomach to sort of reduce to the size that it would naturally be. So just hang on in there. The first couple of days can be a bit tricky when you move to something that is more of an optimal health program. Also, because you're probably going to be eating more vegetables than you might otherwise do. You might get a little bit of bloating because of the added fiber. Just keep drinking plenty of water. It will pass through. It actually will help you pass everything through. And sometimes you might get a little bit of a headache if you're cutting down on the amount of sugar that you're eating. Because the idea is to eliminate or pretty much seriously reduce processed foods and eliminate processed sugars as well, because they're just no good for you. So it's about making sure we get the right combination of nutrients at the right times of day in the right portions, and also allowing our bodies to recognize the hunger signals, because a lot of the times we're not actually hungry before we make that decision to eat something. We're normally bored, okay, or if we're upset, we might then hit the ice cream tub or the box of cookies or whatever, you know, whatever your weakness is. Mine is nuts. I will go and gorge on nuts, and okay, nuts are healthy, but again, too many nuts, they're very high in fat. They're not good for my waistline if I start gorging on them, but those are my weak spot. I'm lucky, it could be a lot worse. It could be donuts, but anyhow. And also when we wake up in the morning, there are a lot of theories out there about intermittent fasting, and yes, it does work, but the idea with something like the program that we work with, the idea is that once you've woken up, within an hour, you want to be eating a breakfast, even if it's just a small breakfast, just to get your metabolism kick-started again, to produce that long-lasting energy that's going to get you through your day. And the idea then is that you're eating every 2.5 to 3 hours to maintain the blood sugar levels and to maintain your metabolism and your energy. So, you know, you don't get that brain fog, you don't get that irritability. And also, I mean, I'm as guilty as everybody else. You know, if you've had a long day, you've not eaten much, you've not had much water, and you get near the food. I mean, the worst thing is if you go grocery shopping. Oh my God, don't go grocery shopping when you're starving hungry, because you're going to buy all the rubbish. But your body knows, it just wants something that's a quick fix. And so it's going to see the carbs, and it's going to probably reach out for something that's really bad for you. It's sugar laden, and it's probably convenient because, you know, to prepare a healthy meal, it's going to take a bit longer. So, you know, that's when you're going to hit the packet of crisps or the cookies or the donuts or whatever is within easy reach. And then obviously our blood sugars spike, we go into nutritional stress, we release cortisol, the stress hormone in our body, which then also makes us hold on to fat. So you're kind of like doing a double whammy, and you're sort of sending your body out into sort of like this chaotic spin of bad nutritional ideas, bad nutritional results from, you know, just having left it for too long before you actually decided to eat something. So the other thing we do, and we're all guilty of it, is we eat too fast. Now, digestion actually starts before you've even put it in your mouth. So if you're looking at something that you think is delicious, your mouth's starting to water, or you're already anticipating eating it, well, the enzymes in your saliva have already started to become activated in readiness for when you put that food into your mouth. So make sure you chew it really well. It makes it digestion a lot easier. So you're not putting your body again into sort of like an overload mode, because it's trying to digest these big lumps of food that you've swallowed. So always make sure to chew it well. And also, it takes our bodies about 20 minutes to work out that the food is actually gone into our stomach. So, you know, you're not going to get an immediate gratification. So if you eat it more slowly, you're going to fill up relatively more quickly. You're still going to have food possibly nearly on your plate possibly, while the first lot starting to go down into your stomach. So you're likely to eat less that way as well. So, you know, it's just really important to be aware of your portion size, recognize hunger signals. If you're not entirely sure whether you're hungry, have a large glass of water first, because that's often we're dehydrated and we're not actually hungry. Eat slowly, start to chew it 22 times. I think that's what they said during the war. It works as well. And try and eat nutrient-rich foods. So check out the links that I'm going to add below this. If you've got any questions, contact me, let me know. And my next video will be following up soon. So I hope this was helpful to you. And I look forward to hearing from you. If you want to learn more about how to eat optimally, or if you just have any questions, please shout up.